Hey, we're live on YouTube, and everybody doesn't sound like a bad.
Woo! I'm gonna tweet my tweet. There it goes.
Tweet your tweet. I'm also gonna try being the operative word here to get us on Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. Whoa
Facebook
now.
Live.
Whoa now. Whoa.
Whoa, Nelly. All right. Copy that, and go back over to Splashtop.
I love the picture I found for my tweet. It makes me smile. Look at it. It's so glorious. I'm gonna put it on my camera for a second because I love it that much. Let's see.
Hold on, let me get over there.
Hello, ladies. Oh wait, I need the.
All right. So, give me 1 second here. All right, I can hit that button. I haven't done this Facebook Live thing in a while.
Hi.
Hi.
That does help, Dale. I appreciate it. Smooth and convincing.
Indeed. Yeah, sorry about this, folks. We normally do this kind of testing beforehand, but yeah. Apparently, the internet gods had a different story, a different plan for us. Cats.
Cats pushing buttons, man. Cats.
Cats, indeed.
Righteous.
Hey, there we go. Small screen spoiler show episode 49. Hey, guess what?
What? Are we on Facebook?
We're on Facebook.
Oh my gosh.
All of the
Oh my
faces.
gosh.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Book all of the faces.
No, I just got a Facebook notification that Geek.io is live. Isn't that neat?
It is indeed neat.
It's on my watch.
Yay. All right, so let's go ahead and do this thing. Stop playing around with the show and actually do the show. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't have time to really do this. You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geek.io.
Warning. Listener caution is advised. The following broadcast contains bad language and bad grammar, and probably bad spelling, which is frankly an achievement for audio content.
Spoilers.
Here on S4, we like to spoil you rotten, and as such, we take an in-depth look at the shows we cover, potentially spoiling any plot points up to including the episodes featured. If you haven't watched what we're discussing this week, and spoilers are an issue for you, you may want to come back later.
Yes, indeed. We will all be there for you. This is the Small Screen Spoilers Show, episode number 49. Hello, hello, hello. I don't have notes open, even though I thought I did. I am your host, CJ. I'm not inhuman. I'm something else. Boat. And that guy over there, headbanging to the awesome Leo Mershnerly, is Jared. I don't curse as a veto.
I try not to. Because then you got to put the money. You got to put the money in the can.
Yeah.
If you do,
Pops will get on you.
Pops doesn't like cursing.
No,
not at all.
No, he does not. Not one. And yeah, of course, audio content is coming to us as always by our invisible third chair, Daryl, fake ass Ray Charles Shaler.
Hi, Daryl. Oh wait, you're not here, but you're listening now. In the future,
you'll say hi later.
Hi. I hope your morning at work is going well.
Indeed. So, what shows do we got on the bracket for tonight? We got to kind of go fast with this.
I know. Tonight's shows are Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4, Episode 2, Meet the New Boss. Same as the old boss. Luke Cage, Season 1, Episode 1, The Moment of Truth. And Season 1, Episode 2, Code of the Streets.
All right,
Doubling down on Luke Cage, because it takes two to handle Luke Cage.
Indeed. All right, let's see what Daryl has to say about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nope, that's low.
The people working on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. must really...
Hold on, I'm going to start that over again, because I didn't realize how low that was. My bad.
Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Meet the new boss. The people working on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. must really look longingly at those Netflix folks and how they get to work with so many characters who aren't just new to the screen, but also are legitimately named superheroes. But they've graduated to a later time slot, so they get to have lots of blood. They also have a Ghost Rider sucking up their CGI budget on a regular basis. And they've even introduced a little supernatural side to the MCU ahead of that movie that's going to make the universe a little stranger later this year. So we have Infectious Ghosts, the super strong new director, who is not a big enough actor to be the next captain, but please let me be wrong on that. And generally a much stronger episode than the season opener. I just want to get the Scooby Gang back together, though, and now they're even further apart than ever.
Poor Scooby Gang.
Poor Scooby Gang.
But man, that cold open.
Man.
That was legit terrifying.
It really was.
Like, I legit jumped, and I was like, okay, I don't think I'm sleeping tonight. Thanks, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Jeez.
I saw him like, wow, all right then. Yeah, that's they are definitely milking this 10 p.m. time slot for all it's worth.
You know it.
We have no children at all watching this anymore, so let's just go, do all of the horrifying, scary stuff.
Scary. Terrified little kid. Terrified
scary
dad.
Blood.
Ghost screaming at people. What's happening?
So yeah. Also, all right. Nerd out moment, because Daryl will not let me get through with this if I don't. Really quick. We have director Batman. Because he voices Batman on pretty much all of the DC animated series or animated movies.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because I'm like, he sounds really familiar. Like, what? All right. So IMDb, I'm like, oh, that's why he sounds familiar, because Justice League War is awesome. Also, he's the third Captain America. Jeffrey Mace is the third Captain America. So
the third, eh?
Third, yeah, because there was, and in the comic books it was Steve Rogers, some person that nobody ever remembers, and then Mace, and then Steve Rogers again ad infinitum until Bucky Barnes took over, and then back to Steve Rogers, and now Sam Wilson. That's comic book spoilers, people. Not S.H.I.E.L.D. So don't even.
It's okay.
I spoiled something.
If you
that
hadn't read
happened
them, I doubt you've been keeping up, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I spoiled a Captain America story from back in the 70s with Mace taking over the S.H.I.E.L.D. Sorry. Sorry.
That guy.
Yeah. So I was like, after hearing his voice, I'm like, man, that guy's voice sounds really familiar. Name sounds really familiar. So I have a question.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is the same kind of question that I have about a lot of superhero secret identities. Does nobody notice that Robbie and Ghost Rider wear the same exact jacket?
No. Why would they notice that?
It's like it's a very unique looking jacket. Somebody's got to notice.
Or that they drive the exact same car?
Right? It's like he does not really try and hide the fact that he's Ghost Rider.
And nobody's figured it out but Daisy. But man,
Nope.
she is not discreet.
Not one bit. Oh, hi, Robbie. It's been a while since we went to this elementary school.
Elementary school. Because, yes, I know everything about you now.
It's nice to see. It would have been fun. It would have been more fun to see her do her old Sky thing and actually like go through and do the research on him. But I suppose like, hey guys, we've had a couple seasons. Remember, she used to be a really good hacker. So remember, we remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah, we all remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers for sure. And Tom Brokaw.
Yes. Simple empty box.
Simple empty box?
Simple empty box. I wrote that down because that was gonna be Daryl's nickname, but because of computer problems, I completely forgot to put a nickname in for him. Fitz being Fitz, just being fantastic. Whedon writing is just so good. There was a few moments of this being just so good. He doesn't appear to be moving.
I watched this days ago.
I watched it a couple. I actually have quite a bit of notes for this one because I kind of just jammed through this. It was like I really like this episode, you guys. 8.4 on IMDb, by the way, for this one.
That seems about right. I give it that.
Yeah, solid middle B. Like I legit like this one.
Me too. It was good.
Lots
it was good.
of Agent Carter references in this one. Lots of just kind of rubbing salt in the wound. Like, remember that show that's never coming back?
Remember how awesome Agent Carter was and how we'll never ever get to see it again because now she's doing that other show where she's the president's daughter's fixing things, reversing convictions.
Oh.
We still get to look at her.
Yeah, true. It's just like, man, they were going heavy on that one. Just like the entire time, like, man, it's just like kicking puppies when they're down.
Wow. Agent Carter designed this base herself. Oversaw it.
Peggy
Carter. I can tell you some fun facts about this base and Peggy Carter.
Stop. It is
the founders
nice
of S.H.I.E.L.D.
kind of went back to Coulson being super fanboy. That was great. His secret power is being a fanboy. We got another. This was going to be your title. You're an engineer and a small tank. I thought that was it. I thought that was a good one. Let's see here. What else? Oh, okay. Before I get into my more nerdness about the end of the about what the actual stuff is going on, what do you got so far on? Yeah, the book. I got this entire half of a page is book notes.
Okay, because in my margin here, I just wrote in big block letters, "book?" ?
Oh yes,
he's talking about this book. And man, poor Vincent definitely had it the worst.
Yeah. No voice, nothing. Poor guy.
Yes, it was funny how like the beginning of the episode, the ghost lady is just the most terrifying thing you've ever seen. But by the end, they're all kind of funny and okay, I'm okay with this now. That was very.
It's Whedon.
Yeah, very Buffy turning scary things on their heads and making them not scary. The thing that made me the most happy, excited, and like jump up and pump my fist in the air was your nickname.
Yes, that was a good
Ghost Rider is not an Inhuman.
Yes,
Thank you.
We are doing.
Thank you for not doing that.
legitimate super next stuff, and I could not be happier because I have not tried to hide the fact that I love Ghost Rider, and I was so happy.
Did I say Knight Rider? I said Knight Rider, didn't I?
I think you said Knight Rider.
Ghost Rider is what I meant, clearly. Ghost Rider is not an Inhuman. Knight Rider might be an Inhuman, I don't know.
Kip is an Inhuman.
Hasselhoff is for sure.
Definitely. Oh man. So yes, yeah, I'm so freaking happy that they're not doing Inhumans again, for at least for the villain. Like I'm okay with them bringing in bringing in more Inhumans. I'm good with that. Just not the villain again.
Yes.
Just
please.
Same thing with Flash. Not another speedster for your villain. Please.
No more Inhumans. Let them be their thing. Don't screw around with our mythologies here. Just let it be its thing. It's okay.
Exactly.
Let's have some weird, freaky stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said last week, hey, we have a major, and like Daryl said, we have a major supernatural movie coming out this year in the middle of the season. So yeah.
Which they definitely seem to be building towards a little bit this time.
Oh yes, and once I start talking about the book, you will understand more.
Indeed. So Fitz and Mac went on their little mission, right?
Buddy cop show of Fitz and Mac is the best show.
But did you notice what Mac was carrying?
He got the more shotgun axe.
He got a legit shotgun axe.
Yeah. That's my last note. Yay, more shotgun axe.
It's a for real commissioned. Not commissioned. What's the word I'm looking for?
Do we think that? Do we think that Fitz and Simmons made it?
Oh, I know they made it. I also know that he requested it, just like that exploding pin.
Yep. You know that pen's going to pay off sometime, right?
I know, but
that is going to be Chekhov's pen. Like, there's literally no way that does not pay. This is a Whedon joint. There's no way that does not pay off.
Oh, yeah. And then and Phil's got to be there and be like, "Oh, okay, so that's what that's for."
Yeah. Oh, I do want one of those. Definitely mark our words on that one. It is definitely going to be a thing. Oh, I got my Luke Cage thing up. My bad.
Oh, and I haven't put up my thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daryl. Don't be mad at me. If I can get the dang screen come. There we go.
Actually, that's not true. Raul cares too.
Raul cares.
Raul cares.
We're just so excited about Knight Rider and him not being an Inhuman.
And also Ghost Rider and not being an Inhuman.
Dang it! What is wrong with my brain? Why is this happening to me? Oh man. Okay. No, Knight Rider is an Inhuman. Ghost Rider is not an Inhuman.
There.
He is something else. Perfect. Oh man. Yeah, I'm really digging Knight Rider. I'm digging
Ghost Rider.
I'm really digging Ghost Rider. Let me write it down. Maybe if I write the word Ghost. Ghost Rider. I'm really digging Road Rider.
Road Rider.
Man, I just need to get off this. I'm just gonna get the sentence out and then I quit. Really digging Ghost Rider. I like whatever his dude's name is portraying him. He's doing a good job.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling it totally at first, but with this episode, I'm there. I'm with it, and I'm kind of liking him. Roast Rider Raggy, teaming up with I like the buddy cop of Quake and Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
I'm down with this. Let's see where that goes.
And once again, she can stay with
something interesting to do.
Also, Shake and Bake 2.0.
Wow, that works on a whole different level. Awesome.
Shake and Evil Bake.
You win. Shake and bake.
All right, so you want to know
I
more
really
about
liked it. New director, very interesting, and he's super strong and apparently inhuman, which is why he became the new director, because they wanted an inhuman there.
Yeah, I like how they had
Digging
that whole thing happen. That was good.
And I don't know, he seems like a nice guy. I don't hate him or anything.
So far he's
evil.
So far he's just kind of business first, and you know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Like, you wanted this, Phil. You could have still had the job, but you said no.
Yeah, I'm just so yeah, exactly. He's fine. He's a fine director.
I'm down with it.
I kind of wish he wasn't just another pale white guy though. Like,
no.
Like just that you know me, and anybody who watches this show knows me. I like having not pale white guys in forms of leadership. So I mean, it would have been cool to have Mace be a black guy. I mean, that would have been cool.
I'd have been down with that. Or an Asian guy.
Or an Asian guy, yeah.
Man. But I guess we got a Latino Ghost Rider.
Yeah, we have a Latino Ghost Rider, but I mean, we keep killing off the black guys, so I mean,
Mac's still around. I don't think he's going anywhere.
No, Mac, I think, pulls way too high on the viewers to go anywhere. They've tried that.
Mac, I rage quit the show.
They tried that one before. It did not go well. Funny, Mac almost quote unquote dies and then comes back 2 episodes later, seemingly fine.
Fascinating. And my only other note is Crazy
fans,
May.
don't kill us.
There's nothing more terrifying than Crazy May.
Oh my God, Crazy May! But yeah, I mean, if you want a way to show how good and how talented the new director is, have him take down an insane May. I mean, May is
was she the one he like grabbed and just picked up?
Yeah. I'm fairly sure at this point May is legitimately the strongest human in the show, possibly in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I'm not even joking with that.
More than Black Widow?
More than Black Widow. I have a few take Black Widow because she doesn't rely on gadgets. May doesn't depend on gadgets and
that's true.
Tricks.
That's fair.
She relies on straight up punching you in the face until she can't punch you anymore. All right. So
all right, let's talk about this book. Tell me about this book.
Right. I heard for Darkhold, and I'm like, oh no, they're not doing Dark. Oh, they're doing Darkhold. All right, so I had to brush up on getting my stuff ready because I'm like, all right, cool, because I know I'm going to talk about it. So Darkhold, the Book of Sins. So that this is not just a inhuman cop-out. You don't directly reference that. Darkhold is literally what creates the Marvel Universe's vampires, zombies, ghosts, and pretty much all supernatural things not directly related with Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is an entirely different thing created by one of the elders of the universe. And kind of carries on with the Sorcerer Supreme mantle and the Eye of Agamemnon. Yeah, that guy. This book contains all sorts of evil things. I'm talking like elder gods, everything. Like, I mean, this book was forged in Hellfire by Morgan Le Fay. I mean, that should give you something. And yes, I'm talking about Merlin's vicious nemesis, Morgan Le Fay. And forged in legit Hellfire. So, on this one, though. They said the girl's name was like Louis or something like that. Now, there is a famous woman who deals with these kind of things called Louise Hastings, who is one of the founding members of the Midnight Suns. The Midnight Suns, oh, Lucy, by the way. The Midnight Suns. The Midnight Suns is pretty much Ghost Rider's gang, for lack of a better term. You have Ghost Rider, Werewolf by Night, which so help me if we get a Werewolf by Night in this show, I'm going to be so happy.
Well, we got Ghosts. We can get Werewolf.
Yes. I would love to see, I mean, I know, oh my God, I just realized Blade is with the Marvel Universe now. We could have a Blade.
That's right. If we have vampires, we can have Blade.
Yeah, because Blade is also a Midnight Sun. You have Blade, Werewolf by Night. You have what's his name, the vampire Morbius from Spider-Man. He's a Midnight Sun. All of the Ghost Riders are pretty much the Captain America of Midnight Suns. Now, I figure we called on a pretty obscure thing last season with the Secret Warriors. So maybe having Midnight Suns in this one, I'd be okay with that. And having that woman come back is just revealing her last name as Hastings. If that this episode, then I'm gonna lock that in. I'm gonna lock that in that we're gonna go full Midnight Suns. Now this is a good guy. Obviously, Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. He's still a good guy. So once the Ghost Rider being a bad guy thing is over with, where we go, who's going to be the villain? I would love for it to be Werewolf by Night, who's a reformed villain. That's so much. Werewolf by Night is so great, you guys. You don't even understand. But yeah, all this kind of connects to Doctor Strange. The Sorcerer Supreme, obviously, it's a big deal, all connected with magic. Morgan Le Fay in the book. It'd be nice to see a Morgan Le Fay and maybe even a Merlin pop in. Though I don't know if they can do that with Once Upon a Time doing that recently. I don't know.
Merlin's
it's ABC.
Public domain.
It's all ABC. So, I mean, there's a possibility.
No, that's true. That's true.
It'd be kind of fun if it was the same Merlin from Once Upon a Time, the same actor, just to kind of give a fan service. That would be fun. Because that guy was
then you
good.
Connect the universes, and oh my gosh.
Oh my God! Once Upon a Time is the same universe as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. How to get all of the weird people, like the two of us that watch Marvel
Spider-Man and Storybrooke.
Yes! Yes! Oh my God, you just broke my brain. Oh my God. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, if you like, yeah. Other than the Eye of Agamemnon, the eye that gives the Sorcerer Supreme his power.
Knight Rider.
Yes, Knight Rider. The Eye of Knight Rider. The Old is the big. It's the big dark book. It's the big supernatural force. Basically, it's the big, dark supernatural force in this universe. So that makes me happy. Yeah. So that's my lesson on the Darkhold. So we're gonna put that away.
Thank you. It was very informative.
Yes.
And makes me excited that maybe cool and exciting things are happening on S.H.I.E.L.D. And this season's going to continue to be I hope so.
Yeah, and unless Werewolf by Night comes back and it's freaking Grant Ward as a werewolf.
Grant Ward's a werewolf. F this show.
I might have to quit this. I might have to quit at that point. Like, seriously, if you bring back Grant Ward as a vampire, I'm done. I'm so done. Like, I don't even want to hear his name uttered by anybody this season. Like, I don't want to hear Hive. I don't want to hear Ward. Like, I quit Gotham for less.
Well, he may get mentioned. He may get name dropped.
Yeah,
I'm okay. Name dropped everyone else who died.
Yeah, right. I'm surprised they didn't throw that one in there. It's like, okay, you don't have to rub it. Ward. Yeah, I'm okay with that one.
Yeah, it was all right. Nobody cared. Everybody was actually kind of happy about that one.
All right, so let's see what Daryl has to say about episode 1 and 2 of Luke Cage, shall we?
Yeah.
Power Man episodes 1 and 2. Now we go from a network show that's trying so hard to be like the Marvel Netflix shows it hurts, to a Marvel Netflix show that's not afraid to do its own thing, at least for these episodes. In the first 2 episodes, we find that Luke Cage has left House Kitchen for somewhere a little bit safer, namely Desmond's barbershop in Harlem. That's one for the UK listeners, kids. The plot is relatively simple, serving really to introduce the characters and motivation for the series, but the biggest takeaway is that this is yet another really strong entry to the Marvel Universe. And yes, you are about to listen to a couple of very not black people talk about a very black show, and that's going to come a lot in discussing Luke Cage. this is very much a superhero show for the black comic book fan, and that's brilliant. It's even more amazing that it's also for everyone else. It's just that good. The only downside for me, though, was the music. The black superhero show have to sound like a Quentin Tarantino retro wet dream. It's less of an issue as the series goes on, but it does look as though they took a slight misstep during these first 2 hours.
I love the music in Luke Cage.
I did too. What's your problem, Daryl? Jeez, you Brits, why do you hate our music? Right. This is American music. We invented this music. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So okay. So yes.
Fine.
All right. To add a little bit of creative, I'm gonna get punched for this one. I know this. All right. So I'm 1/6. Thank you. All right. So now that that's out of the way, full disclosure, and that's legitimate, by the way. That is completely legit.
I believe you.
So I'm not completely white. I am a mix between, and I'm not joking, white, black, and red. So yes. Much like most of Luke Cage. See what I did there?
That boom.
Called it back. Yeah, there's a lot of blood.
Man, there's a lot of blood in this show. Holy moly.
All right, we need to give Daryl his due and put his show title candidates in there. I don't think they're going to beat what I'm wanting it to be. So two white guys talking about a very black TV show.
That was too long.
And
Retro Wet Dream? Is that what the other one?
Retro Music Wet Dream? Quentin Tarantino Retro Wet Dream. There. There, Daryl. I gave you your shot.
You got your shot.
All right. Always forward.
Always forward.
Forward, always. All right. So, yes. Luke Cage. Luke, Sweet Christmas Cage, giving us more of what we loved in Jessica Jones, and then more people of color, which is great. Because we literally just went over this. I am so glad that this show did not get whitewashed somehow. Like,
no, it's great because it gives a whole different flavor to things.
It does. We get out of Hell's Kitchen.
Weird way, but yeah, it's out of Hell's Kitchen.
Except also, I love in the second episode, man, I'm going to go back to Hell's Kitchen where it's safer.
I know that dude. I'll just go ahead and talk about Turk. I know he's episode 2, but that is the best Daredevil crossover thing so far. He is
so good.
Fantastic. Man, where's my money?
He just comes up there, man, where's my money?
You can go retrieve your money from Mr. the car. Man, you guys are off the chain. I'm going back to Hell's Kitchen where it's safe.
That guy's so good. And like the entire time, him talking to the old guy.
Is like so serious.
Like him talking to the guy, old man in Bob's barber shop, that's with him all the time.
Which, I guess that's why they had to kill that guy off in Mr. Robot, because he had to go work on Luke Cage.
I hear they call you Turk, but you do not look Turkish to me.
Touché. I've already forgotten the other dude's name, though. What's Mr. Robot's last name?
I don't remember.
Bobby Fischer?
So good,
Fisher? Is that what they call him?
I think so, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was Fisher. But you didn't know, they call you Fisher, but you don't seem to be fishing right now. They call you Turk, but you do not appear to be Turkish. I can't lie. I kind of wanted a Jive Turkey reference in there somewhere with that. But
I don't think they're gonna go full blaxploitation. I mean, they got the music and stuff, but
Luke Cage is the original blaxploitation superhero. Like, just kind of a reference.
This is true.
Just kind of smashing it into the ground. Like,
oh man, the show. Like, I don't even know where to start. Like, I just loved every second of it.
Right? All right.
Like,
so, okay.
The dialogue, like, it is so well written.
It really is, and you don't have like
flows like butter.
It does.
It's so
Like,
good.
You get away from so many of the bad black tropes. Like I'm gonna sound racist as hell here, and I'm sorry. Every person in here speaks like they should be speaking. Nobody is Wanda Sykes in here. Nobody is what's her name? Rosie Perez. Like everybody in here that delivers a single piece of dialogue, delivers it with power and emotion, and like they deserve to be on screen, and it's just so good.
Yeah, the casting is incredible in this show.
Oh yeah, just man. Like, all right, so first episode dealing with the whole shootout and everything going down. All right, I cannot, and I don't know if you're gonna get this or not. Am I the only person who got it weird that Cottonmouth was talking about wanting to be the king when there's a big thing about Cottonmouth kings? Like,
I don't know. I don't know what that is. So.
I couldn't. It's a jazz thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a New Orleans and Bayou jazz thing that I loved. If you can, I will sit there and I have a playlist on Pandora strictly dedicated to Cottonmouth King's performances. Basically, it's your Grand Ole Opry for jazz. But yeah, just I know it's not a huge connecting thing. I just thought it was fun that like Cottonmouth was talking about being the king, and also the Biggie Smalls with the king,
with the crown, and the way it was shot, so that when he stepped forward, the crown was on his head. I mean,
yes,
show, man.
Camera work on this show is so good. Like I thought it was good in the other Netflix shows.
Oh yeah. For real, but they each have their own kind of flavor to them.
They do.
Daredevil's very red, and
Jessica
dark,
Jones is very black.
Lots of shadow. Jessica Jones is very black and purple. Lots of purple.
Yes, lots and lots of purple. Thanks for that, Steven Schleicher. I could not see it the entire freaking time after saying that.
There's just purple everywhere.
Everywhere. God, I hate you for pointing that out. Kind of like
Did you watch the Flash on
a I posted it on Facebook, and yes, now that I've seen it, I'm not going to be able to not see Barry's bobblehead.
You will never unsee bobblehead Barry. Never, ever.
That just premiered tonight. I'm gonna start my DC DWU recap next week.
Oh, he said it. Daryl's gonna cheer.
He is, and I'm gonna get an intro for all 4 shows, and all of it's just gonna be him just saying that horrible initialism over and over and over again. But yeah, so yeah, and this show is very like it's brown, but not in that just I can't that was so horrible. Where's Sakani when we need him?
Chocolate.
You need to talk to Sakani about coming on this show for this.
How do we talk about this show without feeling racist all the time? I don't know.
Because
Can we say anything bad about it?
Like, well, they have like everything takes place like even like the pictures they have in front of like not Central Park, the park in the Bronx and everything like that. Just, everything is brown tinged and it's great, but it's like really.
Yeah, there's also some yellow. There's a lot of yellow going on.
A little bit of yellow.
A little bit of
probably
yellow
have more yellow once he puts on the thing.
Puts on the thing.
Yeah, you comic book nerds know what I'm talking about. The thing. Apparently, it is a thing, and I can't wait to see that.
I know, but I really love just Luke Cage, the character. Like, he's not.
Yeah,
he's a little mopey, but he's not over dramatic, and he's like really smart, well read, well spoken. He like knows what's going on, but he just kind of wants to be left alone, but he just can't help it. He's got to get involved, and then I don't know. It's nice to have like he's got his flaws, but he's not as flawed as some of our other heroes we've encountered.
No, not the thing. The Thing.
The Thing. You know.
But not The Thing. Not Michael Chiklis or that weird redneck guy from the 2015 one.
He's gonna wear the thing, you know. You know the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, he's gonna wear like a fine suit. Yeah, exactly. Like Luke he's a fascinating character. Just because like you kind of saw it in Jessica, but like starting to sound like JD. But it's expounded upon exponentially, and obviously it should be with the Luke Cage series. It is. Luke is such a good, genuine character, and something that we can all really relate to. We've all had that kind of loss in our lives that just kind of made us go, leave me alone, let me do my own thing. When I'm ready to come out of my shell, I will. Now Luke was forced out of his shell, but
much larger,
I think
sexier shell than mine, but you know.
So sexy.
So ridiculous. It's Playa 2, man.
God, right?
Nah, there's no way you could blend
Misty
it in.
Knight 2! Oh my god, I love Misty Knight! I love Misty Knight in this. I'm so glad they did not go like young, super hot, like Empire girl. Like, I'm glad they went like older woman. It's just, thank you. Thank you for making Misty Knight like the greatest character in here.
She's awesome.
She's so good. Hot. I can't wait till she gets a robot arm.
But you know,
and hot, yeah. Like she is a fox, man. She is so like, oh my god.
Call Luke.
But yeah,
go on.
Yeah. Bullcrap. Come on, Luke. That was a swear. I don't swear.
Oh, he's wonderful. I love him.
He really is. And I love that, you know, they're not afraid to fling around the N-bomb, but they like shove it into where they're like, yeah, no, that's not what you call people.
Yeah. It's like sometimes it's okay, and then sometimes, but Luke Cage is like, man, don't call me that. I will not stand by. Let someone call me.
I've had a long day, and I'm tired. I am not tired enough to stand here and let you call me that.
With his speech.
Yes.
I don't know. He's all kind of like when he finally does make a speech at the end. Here I am standing.
Yeah.
I don't even know who Atticus is. First
yes, like the fact that he just kind of goes into that, like, is, oh, dude. This entire show, it feels so. I'm so glad it does not feel super like Daredevil and Jessica did. I'm glad they're going a little bit. I don't want to say lighter because when you watch a person beat a dude literally on panel, that's the last thing that you can call a show is lighter. But it seems to be like it doesn't feel as dark as, especially season 1 Daredevil. And certainly not Jessica Jones.
No. It definitely doesn't have the darkness. At least not in the first 2 episodes. Give it time.
Yeah, like, I know most everybody in the universe has watched all 13 episodes. We have not. I purposely, like, do the same thing that we do every time a Marvel show comes on because, you know, Jazz and I will both, like, kill ourselves trying to watch all of it at once like we tried to on Daredevil season 1.
Broke it into, like, chunks of 3 or something like that.
Yeah, I think there was a couple times that we had it with 4. We learned our lesson on that one, so yeah, we're doing 2 at a time.
I know, but it's hard.
Jules and I are both working fathers. It's like we can't really sit and watch 13 episodes in a week.
No, if I could just come home and watch it, that'd be fine, but I gotta wait till my kids go to bed.
Right?
They can't watch this show.
Because, oh, yeah, no. Oh, no.
And I was getting to the point where maybe they could watch S.H.I.E.L.D., but not anymore. Jeez. Holy crap.
Maybe
that
season
cold
2
open's gonna yeah. Maybe.
Season 1's still a little weird because of like the rage thing and everything like that they did.
I don't remember it.
But yeah, I remember. But Pepperidge Farm remembers. It just I can't. It is hard to put into words exactly how I feel about this show. Other than I love every single second of it.
It's just I don't know. Like there's a hero that you really love that you want to root for, which is nice. We've had
and it's good.
We've had a run of really dark heroes that sometimes we root for them, sometimes we don't. And, they're really complicated and dark. And Luke has his problems, but they're mostly not his own fault. He's a little mopey, but he's not too mopey. He can crack a joke. He can play the game, son.
Oh, man, yeah, he can.
Dang, boy. I just wish I was that smooth.
So smooth.
To be. So smooth. It's just, I don't know. And the villain... You kind of like him, but he's so brutal and intense. But but he has his code, Don't break the code.
Kill Pop, and I'm literally going to throw you from a rooftop. Literally, just out of nowhere, just going to fling you off of a rooftop because you killed one of the few men in this universe that I actually respect. And then crying about it.
Yeah.
Like, seeing Cottonmouth cry like that was just... Wow. He was genuinely upset that Pop died. And then listening to the man after he so soon after he admits killing Pop, call him Cottonmouth, who Pop's the reason why he's Cottonmouth. Seeing him erupt like that. Oh my.
It's brutal.
God. So
and I've talked about the dialogue and how much I love the dialogue. And it's probably going to be different after the first couple episodes, but these first 2 episodes, as good as they were just really, really tropey. Like I knew every beat that was coming.
Yep.
Like I knew Pops was going to die. I knew.
There was no way Pops was going to live through this entire season.
I was like, oh, he lasted 2 episodes. Okay, I knew he was going to die.
Yeah, I'm surprised he lasted through episode 1. Like
I knew that guy was going to get thrown off the roof right before it happened.
Yep.
Like I knew, like all these beats, I saw them coming.
Like there's no way Cottonmouth lets him off the. There you go.
There he goes. But I didn't care. Like it's so well done that I don't care. Like sure, there's no surprises here, at least not yet. But man, it's so good that I just don't care. Like sure, yeah, I know it's about to happen, but it's gonna be awesome. Yep, that was awesome. It was awesome.
Exactly, just as I thought.
Yep, I knew it was gonna happen. It was awesome. Pops, man. I really like that actor too. I was hoping he lasts a little longer, but it's like, well, he made it past the pilot. Maybe he'll make it a little longer. Oh no, second episode.
Nope. Just long enough to get the quote from Cards Against Humanity, advice from an old wise old black man, and done. Done. Moving on. Well, I'm guessing because they couldn't have Luke just kind of floundering around Pops' shop for 3 episodes.
Yeah,
they had.
I know it had to move the story forward. It had to set up a few things, and it had to, that was the final catalyst to really get the season going, get him out there and fighting the fight. But
yeah, you come down.
I'm not entirely sure where it's going from here. But
yeah. Okay, so who's Super? Like, are we gonna imagine that one of the bad guys is Super? Maybe Shades, because it's not gonna be fun seeing Luke, who is obviously, just kind of steamrolling all over these people.
Yeah, somebody's gotta come in with something special.
Yeah, somebody has to have some kind of like either that or like I said, I'm gonna guess Shades because they were in jail. They were in jail together. That he's also an MGH or whatever it is.
Experiment. Maybe.
Experiment.
Which, man, talk about casting that guy. Like he just
Oh,
walks
yeah,
in the
man, that
room
guy's
and you hate him.
right.
Like, and then he starts talking and you hate him more. This guy's the worst. What a
Yeah, you
douchebag.
just
I hate this guy.
right.
I don't even know why, but I hate this guy.
But I'm gonna guess that character, as far as I know, didn't exist. Cottonmouth exists in the Luke Cage mythos. Shades doesn't really exist, but there's a character kind of like Shades in that Marvel's Defenders universe. His name is Gorgon, and what his power is. I'm guessing since they have such a draw on Shades' eyes, that his power, there has to be something to do with his eyes. Because he's literally done nothing but walk into a room and make you hate him in 2 episodes. He has to have something going for him to be mentioned that heavily and to have look legitimately afraid of him.
It's because he doesn't want to get revealed
Like,
or whatever. But yeah,
yeah,
afraid of him and
there's
no. At
well,
the end,
I mean,
at the end,
the
you have to
first
give him a
time
little
he saw
respect. I suggested that we wait.
yeah, yeah. He knows what Cottonmouth's code is because he works for Cottonmouth's boss.
Indeed.
But it's yeah, exactly. You have to give it. They have a very much so an honor amongst thieves kind of thing going on here, which doesn't exist with any of the members of the Hell's Kitchen groups at all. So that's kind of nice to see.
Maybe Kingpin's originally, but he's kind of not so much anymore in none of these.
Definitely not. Full Kingpin.
Full Kingpin. And what's the group?
The Hand.
The Hand. Thank you. Jeez.
Yeah.
No, they just kill people.
I don't know. I honestly think that my money is with Shades, and his superpower is something with his eyes, and it also came from HGNJ, whatever they're called.
I don't know. You're the one who watched Jessica Jones several times, not me.
NGH. National Genetic Hospital or something. National General Hospital. There we go. They just cross over to General Hospital for a couple of episodes.
Marvel's Genetic Hospital. The new Marvel soap opera. Yes.
Yeah, right. All right. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm so excited to see what's coming up, though.
Yeah,
so.
I am too. I really, really love these first 2 episodes. Despite the fact that I knew every beat it was going to hit, I loved every second of it. Didn't care. Didn't care. Give it to me.
Exactly. So, anything else on Luke Cage?
Let's see. Is Mama Mabel anything? Because there's something familiar about that, but I know she's dead.
It sounds familiar, but I couldn't find anything like that. Man, I'm really laying on these likes today. I don't know why.
Wait, was that the...
I don't know.
Is that Queen Latifah's character in Chicago?
Yes, that was Queen Latifah's character in Chicago.
Is that Mama Mabel? Is her name Mama Mabel?
So.
I don't know.
Dale will answer
that's
in
why
a couple
it sounds
seconds.
Familiar. I don't know. Is he still in the room?
I don't know. He's in the chat room, and so is Raul. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited to see where this goes. But yeah, let's go ahead and really quick, before we break into the second half of the show, take a quick break from our sponsors. We will be right back while I take a drink. All right, and we're back. If you don't want to listen to adverts, tune to us live. Most of the time, Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern. This week, because yes, it was really bad, and today had a bunch of network problems. Whenever the heck we went live.
Oh no, she was Mama Morton. Oh well.
Oh.
Carry on.
All right. So, you want to talk about your challenge shows, or do we want to move on into kind of newsworthy stuff?
I'll do just a quick hit on them. I watched A-Flash and Arrow.
Surprised you're still watching
Flash.
Arrow, to be honest.
Huh?
Surprised you're still
It's
watching
the
Arrow.
completionist in me, because I hate starting something and not finishing it. Like, I don't know if I'll go into the next season of Arrow, but we'll see how this one plays out. I'm willing to give it a
Which
chance.
is kind of a shame because it's actually pretty good because you have what's his face, Tin Man, come in and he's really good. And people die that should have died a long time ago, and it gets good.
That's what I hear. So maybe I'll watch it for that at least. But I watched
Yeah,
it.
oddly satisfying.
Holly came back from the dead, and everybody was mad at him because he
Yeah.
didn't tell them or something. I don't know. It was dumb. And Flash got a girlfriend and is trying to figure things out, and it's great. Flash is great. Flash is great. Arrow's the worst. And also, during our break, just looking for something short to watch on my lunch breaks, decided to try out Transparent, just because I had heard lots of things about it, plus all the accolades and what have you. And I don't know what to think about that show. Like, it's not a comedy. I don't know why everyone says it's a comedy, but because I don't know what about it is a comedy. Maybe it's like maybe 20% of it is kind of comedic-ish and funny-ish. I don't know.
You get some laughs out of it.
There's laughs, but I still wouldn't really call it a comedy. And like I watched the whole first season, and I don't know. I can't say that I liked it, but I watched it, and I kept going back to it. It's basically like a series of terrible people making terrible decisions and doing terrible things to each other. And yet somewhere inside of you, you're like rooting for them to do the right thing. And like, oh, come on, this is a good thing for you. Why don't you do the good thing and the right thing? Oh no, you're going to do the worst possible choice you can make. So maybe it's like, for me, like kind of watching a train wreck happening, and you kind of want to look away, and you're not enjoying yourself, but you can't look away. Like, you just want to know what's going to happen next, because like, where in the world is this going?
I could see
give
that.
You like a little beacon of hope, like, oh look, this is going well for them, and oh god, no, jeez, oh god, okay. I'm sorry. Why did you do that?
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
It's also fascinating. It's just like a character study and stuff. It's I mean, it's worth checking out.
It is.
Most people will probably like it more than I do.
Yeah. I genuinely loved it, but yeah, I can see I can see all those points.
Yeah, and I've watched the first 2 episodes of the second season, I think.
Okay.
So far, it's...
Yeah, the second season is where they get a lot more... Coming to nobody's surprise, because most second seasons are traditionally better than the first, because everybody's more adjusted to themselves, and some of the people aren't as horrible in season 2. The operative word there is
seems to be improving. Because he has the most awesome baby mama in the world. But please don't screw this up, Josh. She's awesome. Please. Come on, Josh. You can do this. Don't screw it up. You're gonna screw it up, though, aren't you? You're gonna screw it up.
All right. So we're gonna move on into news and on to the news. Wow, that's loud.
That was loud.
Hold on. I'm going to adjust that down. On to the news! Still loud.
So much shouting!
I don't know why it's so loud. Oh, because I hit the wrong one. There we go. Oops. My bad. On to the news! There we go. Took 3 tries. See, this is what happens when Daryl records everything when he's talking like that. You don't know how to turn it. I have to turn it all the way up, and then I forget it's all the way up. Hey, Daryl, talk a little bit louder so that way I don't jack everything. I'm sorry.
That's right. Now you can turn it up, Daryl. Turn it up a little louder.
All right, so
you can scream in your ear.
Yeah, right. So we have the entire fall lineup here, which directly relates to most of the stuff that we're going to be talking about. So far premiered, we've had, obviously Luke Cage and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Gotham's back. Hell's Kitchen's back, which makes me happy. Transparent season 3, which I haven't watched yet, but it's because I've been really busy. Star Wars Rebels came back already? Jeez. All right, I got to catch up on that too. Great show. So some of the ones, as you noticed last week, we did a pilot show for The Tick. By the way, got picked up.
Yeah.
We're going to try and do pilots for shows. I really, really want to go back and watch MacGyver from CBS and see how bad it is, because I have a feeling it's really bad.
I didn't know that had been...
Yep, it premiered on September 23rd. Coming up tonight, tonight was the premiere of Flash, and also the vice presidential debates, which welcome to Smallest Great Spoiler Show. We're not the vice presidential debate.
Well, the Peggy Carter show premiered last night, I think. Yep, there it is. Conviction.
Conviction. Timeless, I'm also interested in.
Yeah, Timeless looks interesting.
That one we'll probably also watch the at least the pilot for. Tomorrow is Arrow. Frequency, which is another show I'm interested in.
I don't even know what that
is. It sounds like a fascinating show, but it sounds like it's going to be another CW thing.
Is it based on the movie?
No.
Frequency? No.
It's hard to describe what it's like, but I saw a couple previews for it, and it seems interesting. I don't know if it will be interesting, but something. Also, on, let's see here, other shows that we are looking for. If you're an esports fan, E-League, Counter-Strike is coming back on the 7th.
I guess this is a game show, but it's called Hellevator.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what it is, but it's on the Game Show
Network.
That's
an awesome title for a show.
Right?
Don't know what that is.
Unwrapped 2.0 is back.
Ooh,
which
is it still Mark Summers?
No, dude, no. It is Carlton. It is Alfonso Rivera from The Fresh Prince. It is so great because everybody looks at him and he does interviews with people in the restaurants and in the places now, and they're like, "Oh, it's Carlton." Everybody calls him Carlton. It's great.
Okay, just embrace it.
On the 10th, Two Broke Girls is back, which Kat Denning, yay. Supergirl, which is weird that it premieres a whole week after Flash and Arrow.
Yeah, spread these things out, man.
Yeah, didn't Legend of Tomorrow come on last night, I believe? No. When does that premiere?
13th.
13th. Wow. All right. Fresh Off the Boat, which is hilarious. It comes out on the 11th. Ben and Lauren Happily Ever After? ? Ink, Paper, Scissors, Bitchin' Rides. Real World's back, guys.
Ooh, the Black Mirror new season that Netflix bought. I need to watch the rest of Black Mirror.
October 13th.
Watch was so good.
Yeah, October 13th is Legends of Tomorrow, Supernatural. Goliath on the 14th, whatever that is. It's an Amazon Prime show, though, so that'll be interesting, theoretically speaking. Downtown Shabby, which is great.
I don't know what that is, but I like the title.
Odd Couple comes back, if that's your jam, on the 17th. Rocky Horror Picture Show on October 20th.
Right on.
Which
Beat Bug Season 2. My kids will be very excited about that.
Which, if you and I don't do it, but I'm fairly sure Dale and Rachel will do Rocky Horror Picture Show with me on S4, since it's small screen. It's on Fox.
And that's a live thing, like the Grease thing.
God! No, kinda. Oh my God, guys! Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency is coming on to BBC America on the 22nd. Yes. We
I
are
didn't know that
totally
was so soon. I need to
We are
read those
definitely
books.
doing that We're definitely doing that for this for the pilot show. I don't even care.
We'll find a way.
Walking Dead's coming back on the 23rd. Comic Book Man. Man with a Plan on CBS, whatever that is. Food, Fact, or Fiction. I can, in fact, tell you that food is indeed fact.
Hmm.
Cybersore? Cyber
Scandal Made Me Famous?
Scandal Made Me Famous.
Is that starring Kim Kardashian? What?
Right. Life in Pieces Season 2 comes back on CBS. Pure Genius. Some show called Balls Deep on Viceland gets Season 2 on
Season 2? What?
2. Tracy Ullman is getting yet another HBO show on the 28th. Good Lord. People of Earth is on TBS on the 31st. Yeah, so all of it's going to be in the show notes. You can take a look at your favorite show. Final season of the surprisingly decent Teen Wolf on MTV is coming back on November 15th. They didn't say it's good. I said surprisingly decent.
Holy crap.
Yeah. It's not terrible. Like, it's not what you think it is, that's for sure.
Man in the High Castle, December 16th.
Yeah, I might get around to watching season 1 by then.
Dude, come on.
No,
show is so good.
I know.
And won 2 Emmys.
I know. There's Gay for Play on Logo Season 2 coming out sometime this fall. Yeah, so they got all of those. So another one of our S4 favorites here is coming back. We got news for that. Don't we, Jazz?
We do have news for that.
What is
Sherlock
that?
Season 4 has revealed its show titles. And I'm going to read it right now for the first time. You ready?
Yes.
Season 4, Episode 1.
Yes.
The Six Thatchers. Season 4, Episode 2. The Lying Detective. And Season 3, Episode 3 is still a secret. They haven't told us what that.
4.
Season 4, whatever.
Yeah, I'm guessing because that's going to be the name of a book, and it's like, oh, we know what's going on there.
That one's a secret.
Yes.
But we got Toby Jones showing up, and there was somebody else famous. Oh, well.
More Sherlock. So, let's go ahead and wrap up, because, yeah.
Yes.
You can reach the show at geekioshowgmail.com. Put spoilers somewhere in the subject line. Twitter and Facebook are both /geekio show. Hey, we're live on Facebook right now, so I'm going to try and do that more often. You can call us at 727-489-4335. That is area code 727-489-GEEK. Website which has all of our show notes, previous shows, and everything else is at geek-io.net/spoiler show. And of course, you can support this show and the entire network over at patreon.com/geekio. It's geek or geek-io.net/Amazon. Go there and order all of your things.
All of them.
None of it costs any extra. A little bit comes back to us.
And we appreciate that. And
yes.
We have some show titles for you tonight. His secret power, being a fanboy. Chekhov's exploding pin. Knight Rider is not an inhuman. Roast Rider Raggy. Shake and Bake 2.0. Hashtag Spider-Man in Storybrooke. 2 white guys talking about a very black TV show. Quentin Tarantino. Retro Wet Dream. He's gonna wear the thing. And Marvel's Genetic Hospital.
Indeed. All right, folks. On that note, we will see you right back here next Monday. 10 p.m. Eastern, geek-io.net/live. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Raise your drums. This has been a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network, where you put your geek in and geek out. For more geeky goodness, head over to geek-io.net. Copyright 2016.
Bye bye.